Hello, everybody. Welcome to my podcast. And this time, I'm going to be spilling beans on all things about business setup in the UAE. Now, we have a very interesting company that's present with us today, and a beautiful lady who is the group sales director. Her name is Joyce, and she carries with her years of experience in helping businesses set up in the UAE. And we'll also be talking to her about what goes in the setup, how complicated or easy it is, and just getting into the conversation, trying to understand what's the best that these guys do and how can people like you and me benefit from their services. So I'm not going to be wasting time. Welcome to the show, Joyce. How are you doing today?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well too. Thank you. Okay, so Joyce, firstly, how long have you been in Dubai?
16 years.
Wow, 16 years. Amazing. And you have always been in this industrial business setup and stuff?
I've been in the industry for about 10,
Okay.
10 years.
Nice, nice. And how long have you been with CIG?
Over a year now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So let's talk a bit about CIG. What's the brand about? What do you guys do? What are your main services?
So CIG is part of a corporate group. The full name is Capital International Group, where we have our business setup. We have all the businesses, such as the properties and all. But I mean, the main focus is helping investors set up their companies successfully in the UAE. So we've been doing this for 17 years.
Nice.
And it's our 17th anniversary next month. So,
Oh, wow.
Right. So, and we've helped over 20,000 plus and counting companies successfully register. We have good reviews, and we've been doing this. It's what we do. It's our forte.
Amazing, amazing. Super proud. So let's talk about some of the main services that CIG offers. What makes you guys different or unique in your own spirit?
We are a customer-centric company.
Okay.
Take, for example, say Amazon. So we can say the Amazon of business setup because customer first. We focus on customers. And it's our responsibility to make sure that you get everything you need from your questions, your entry and feasibility studies and what exactly you'll be doing. We even go further to tell you about the country, how safe it is for you to come in. So this is what makes us stand out from the rest. First, we want to take care of the customers, and then we can talk about the money part. So it's the other way around for us.
Because indeed, there are so many business setup companies these days who actually offer you, listen, we'll give you a trade license in 1 hour, and in 2 hours, you're going to be getting an office space and all of that. But I think having companies that actually go that extra mile, doing that study, doing the research, kind of really helps. We have also seen a massive increase in the amount of people considering the Gulf for setting up a business. What do you think is the main reason for this attraction? I mean, the extent to which people are coming here. Why are people really flocking here?
I would say safety. Okay. I mean, I'm from Africa, and usually if we want to go study, we go to Europe, we go to America, we go to Canada. And I mean, a couple of years ago, I was here with my family, to, just holidays. And then I love it here. And I came here to study, and I graduated and I stayed back. I mean, this is the same thing for everyone. I've got friends across different nationalities. Everyone who comes here, the safety of the country, the economy situation, it's booming. I mean, everyone is coming to Dubai. So, of course, that is one of the reasons why there's huge influx into the country, because economy is stable and the financial stability is there, security is there, safe for families, safe for you. And, I mean, if you've got a good business plan and you come over here, there is the Dubai dream, So,
correct. No, we had an American dream at a point in time.
And there is the Dubai dream.
And then we had a London dream, a British dream. Now we have the Dubai dream that a lot of people are, looking to establish and looking to fulfill rather. So I was born and raised here, and I come from an era where Trade Center used to be the center. And, we used to really take much pride in telling people, oh, we've gone and seen the Trade Center, and then this came. Emirates stars, and then something else. And so Dubai's really expanded. We had no universities and colleges that time. We only had one, and it was a thing for people to go out and study. But now people obviously come here. There's a lot of buzz in Dubai about getting a visa as quickly as possible. And some say within a week you can get a visa, and some perhaps promise a little lesser time as well. How true is this? Can you actually get a visa as quickly as within a week?
I mean, you can get visa as quickly as a week because the government is trying to streamline everything in one go. So, right, and that's where we come in. At CIG, we use all our, contacts to make sure that we get the visas done. These days, there are different kind of visas where you have the employees, the golden visas, you have the visas for the family, and then the investor visa. Now, in as little as 5 days, you can get your visa done. I mean, provided all the documents are accurate. And this is what we're promising, and this is what we do actually. We're known for on-time delivery at CIG.
And in your experience, lately with all the people coming in and setting up businesses, which countries or which nationalities are coming here more to set up a business there recently, if you've seen a trend?
In all honesty, I would say the flux is everywhere.
Right.
The influx is everywhere where you see that lots of millionaires are coming in here now, billionaires are coming in here with their money. There is no focus per se, but I would say, think about number one would be India. I mean, India is one of the biggest partner of the country.
Sure.
And then you have the Europe, and recently because of, some slight situation in the UK, they're all moving their business over here. It's like serious businesses are coming here. So, everywhere from all around the world, they are coming to Dubai to start a company, either as a startup, either as an existing company with a branch, or either as a corporation. So there are different entities and there are different reasons why people come here. The economy is stable and everyone is coming. In Dubai, where comes everyone.
Indeed, indeed. And now, obviously, there's a lot of conversation about the corporate tax that's come out, the 9% corporate tax and all. And of course, in comparison to other parts of the world, well, Dubaians feel the 9% is too much because we've been a tax-free country to then experiencing VAT for 5% in this. In comparison to other countries like this, Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and other places, do you think that the tax is actually a lot, or do you think that no, it is moderate and this is still better? What are your thoughts?
Relatively, it's very moderate, where there is no personal income tax to start with. That's a good thing. Secondly, the corporate tax, which is just 9%, there is a threshold for it. You should have $375,000 or $100,000 before you can, file in a tax. So compared to these countries that you've mentioned, like the UK, the Singapore, this is a very welcoming tax environment. And I think that is one of the attractions that is bringing businesses over here. So it's small. It used to be tax-free, but compared to what the government is providing, compared to the environment, compared to what you can get out of Dubai, I think it's fair.
Right. And I think that, what's, like you said, what Dubai is providing, the 9% is nothing.
Exactly.
In terms of the security, the facilities, the environment, etc.
World-class health facilities. For me, anyone who has a family per se, and then for women, where you can go out any time in the night, you can go out any time in the day. This safety is good. So that's why you can see that there's huge, business women now in Dubai where women are leading the way. So that's a thing, So yeah.
Nice. Now I want to actually talk about the environment, the work environment of UAE and Saudi Arabia. And especially when we talk about, businesses setting up and stuff. While in Dubai, things have really changed. A lot of women are coming in, and so there's been some drastic change in the environment of Saudi Arabia as well. What would you want to say about that?
Over the years, we've seen how improved everyone is getting. The Saudi government is welcoming people now. It's open. Policies are changing every day. Dubai is a huge influence. So if you're in Dubai, which is close to all of those places, everyone is trying to emulate what Dubai is doing, and Saudi is becoming very attractive. And they have the numbers. You know, if you have a business, you want to expand to Saudi, consider the numbers because they have a number. You know, compared to the population of the UAE, they have more numbers. Although we can say Dubai is open, you know, more open, but Saudi is welcoming everyone now. And business setup is, you know, you can get it done as fast as 15 days. You know, the rules are getting relaxed and all that.
Nice. And let's talk about even opening a bank account, okay, in the UAE, like a corporate bank account. A lot of people face a lot of difficulties doing that. They say that no, there are a lot of documentations required, and Dubai is not easy, and perhaps Saudi is more difficult. Shed some light on this popular misconception.
I mean, it's inaccurate. I mean, opening a bank account in Dubai has to be, yeah, we could say when you go talk about America where you can just log in online, I mean, documentation is standard for anything. So Dubai does have basic things that they need. And the banking sector here, I would say, can compare to any world banking system in the world. Because why? Now, in Dubai, once you have a company, you can easily open a bank account. If you're an employee, you can easily open a bank account. So it's not difficult. They're just basic things that they ask, like your company license, and, you know, provide, you know, a little proof of where you're coming from, that your stability, you know, to sustain your business. That's it. So, I mean, bank account can be done in as less as 7 days these days. And there are instant banking where you can get it done immediately.
And
like
do
right
you
on the
guys
spot.
help with it?
That's what we do. We help with the bank account. We help with the compliance thing. We assist you from every point in time from A to Z. First, you get your company done by us, and after that, we move to the banking. You know, we ensure that all your registration process at CIG goes from A to Z and smooth as possible, which is why we have recurring clients, we have referrals, and all of that going on. So banking system in the UAE is pretty easy now.
Okay. So now tell me, if I was a customer and who just wants to start a business in Dubai, what would you say would make me want to choose CIG over everything else? Why CIG? Why would you want to promote CIG to me?
I mean, the first thing I want to understand when you want to start a company is to get insight into your business plan. I care about you. At CIG, we care about the customers, okay? Why do you want this business? And based on what you tell us, that's how we can guide you properly into the right activity, into the right compliance, and, you know, so that you don't run into any troubles. We care about your activity, we care about how you're going about your plan, and we can advise you properly and guide you through the proper way to set up your company. So, of course, that is what you should look out for when you're setting up a company. I can come to you and say, yeah, I mean, I can do your license in 5 days. Give me your document, give me your money, you know. But in our case, we want to know your plan. Your plan helps us to tell you the right thing to do. And based on this, you can have the right activity.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a controversial question now. Okay?
Okay.
And that is, have you ever declined someone's application to set up a company here? Maybe you have found something odd in that and said, no, you know, you want to get your hands dirty?
In our honesty, we haven't really encountered much, but I mean, we do due diligence. Okay, firstly, we want to see where you're coming from, what you're doing, and your activity. Now, we haven't run into any of those kind of situations.
Scandalous situations.
If we ever do, I mean, we would guide the customers legally, you know, into the right path.
Okay, so Joyce, I want to know now, continuing the same question, that you know, okay, I'm here in Dubai, I'm here to set up my company. How quickly can I get my trade license? If I was on a visit visa in Dubai, what's the procedure like?
I mean, if you're going for professional activity, you can get it immediately within an hour, you know. And
even if I have a visit visa?
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Because I mean, it's required that you should have visited the country once, you know, in your lifetime to set up. So since you're here, I mean, it's part of the requirement. We can submit all the application and you can get the license within 30 minutes to 1 hour.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
instantly, actually.
Okay. And what kind of activities get approved really quickly?
I mean, most activities get approved, but when you talk about professional license where it goes instantly, I mean, the government target instant actually, you're talking about service related, photography, technical, any service related activities, you can get it immediately right there on the spot. Now, when you come to the commercial, because it needs a few compliances where you need office space, all sort of things to set up. Yeah, this may take a little, but I mean, within 2 to 3 days, you should have your license in your hands if you have all the required documents.
Nice, nice. And what if I was based out of UAE? You just mentioned that I need to visit Dubai. Is there a certain clause that to set up a company in Dubai, you need to visit here once in your lifetime at least?
Yes, but it's part of the requirement that you've been here. Even if you've been here in the last 5 years or whatever, you can still set up. So let's assume that if you were in Dubai 5 years ago and you decide to set up a company and you're sitting somewhere, let's say in Germany, and you don't want to come into the country, this is very possible. You can get this done also in a day.
Okay, amazing, amazing. And what kind of documentations are required in case I was stationed, say, in Germany for setting up trade license?
So basically, we need the company name, we need your entry stamp, the last visit into the country where you have the entry stamp, or your last visit visa for countries who don't get stamped in their passport. And then we need your passport copy, and then we need your passport photograph. That's it.
Okay. Now, there is a lot of emphasis in Dubai as well on healthcare, technology, AI, digitalization, and so on. Okay. And so even Saudi is kind of even working on those lines. So what kind of industries, in your experience, do you see booming, and you would actually perhaps guide our viewers that okay, these are industries I think you should be focusing on, and perhaps setting up companies because these are going to be booming in some time?
In all honesty, every sector in the country seems to be booming at the moment. I mean, look at it. Look at e-commerce. A couple of years ago, we have just few e-commerce platforms. Now we have a e-commerce for everything. In Dubai, here's a catch. In Dubai, you can order anything. Can you see how amazing that is? You can order food. You can order home service. You can order home cleaning. So this had been made possible. We can see that every sector is booming. When people are having a good economy, whatever you try to do is booming. But at the moment, I would say real estate is a thing. It's booming. Service-related activities is a thing. Because right now, if you're providing home service like salon, pedicure, manicure, everybody
Even
likes
like
the luxury.
maintenance, etc.
Maintenance,
Yes.
these are things that everyone needs to, because we all work.
We're very
everybody's
spoiled.
working. Everybody wants something easier for them. So
Sure.
if you come up with something innovative, of course, be rest assured that it will boom in Dubai.
Amazing, amazing. And tell me, see, starting a business in Dubai is not difficult, the way you've mentioned. It is sustaining it and going along with it. What are some tips that you would like to give out to people who are perhaps coming to Dubai and even considering to migrate, just to ensure that they have a longer stint here and it's just not like a drop in the ocean for them?
I mean, the first thing, you should have a defined plan. I'm not just going to do e-commerce because the next person is doing e-commerce or because everyone is doing it. Proper research and feasibility is very important for your business, which I think everyone should go for a forecast. Like, what is this industry? What am I getting into? Now, having this plan is very important to keep you running and ongoing and sustainable. And innovation, for everything you do, you need to go with the trend, go with the innovation that is happening along with it. So I think this is one of the biggest tips I can give to someone who is planning to move to Dubai, who doesn't know where to start or what to start. And above all, find a passion. If you have something you're passionate about, I think is a good thing. And if you have a need, let's say, for example, you find something where people have a need for, and you're providing a solution for it, that is the best business idea to start.
Okay. Again, another controversial question. Okay. How much a balance in your bank account should you have if you're looking to move to Dubai, start a business, and stay here at least for sustenance for 1 year? What do you recommend generally?
I mean, I can't put a number to this, I would say, because there are different places in the country where you can stay. There are, high-rising places, there are low-rising places. But I mean, you should have a budget to sustain you for your accommodation and for your food and basically. So putting a number to it doesn't look feasible per se, but just something sustainable enough. Dubai is very affordable when it comes to, in terms of food. You know, in terms of transportation, we have access to everything. There's the metro. So if you have the basic funds, you should be able to get by the day.
Okay. And what are some key things people should be wary of when they are investing in a business in Dubai, when they're starting a business in Dubai? So, for instance, every country has some do's and don'ts. Okay. And, you know, we say that, okay, do this for setting better in Dubai and, you know, for mixing in the culture and so on. What are certain things for UAE and Saudi Arabia that you would say, hey, listen, be careful of this, know this, and then come?
I would say in Dubai or in Saudi, for example, say we respect people, you know, people and culture is very important. So trying to impose any of those ideas on someone is illegal and uncomfortable. So I don't advise anyone moving to Dubai to do that. So every culture, every religion, every nationality is welcome over here. So discrimination in this regards are really something the country frowns at. I mean, so I think this should be avoided. I mean, secondly, the rules are straight to the point, and if you're here, just follow the country's rules and regulations, and you're good to go.
Okay, amazing. What part of CIG services do you enjoy the most? Like, because you're a group sales director, what's your like passionate sales place?
Everything, but the most important thing is helping my clients get their company registered in ample time and having them smile all the way and saying thank you for helping me is the most satisfying experience ever, and we enjoy this every day.
Amazing. Tell me one incident that comes to your mind where you say that, okay, this was the most challenging setup, but I mean, we did it, we nailed it. So one interesting story that you could perhaps share with us of any of your clients.
Right. So we were processing, I would say, a golden visa for a client. Of course, he did the company with us, which was smooth. And merging his properties was kind of a bit complicated. And, you know, we went to the government authority. They said it's impossible. And we put a little bit of, you know, strings because we have our professional PRO team. They can, once everything is legally put together, they can get it done. So, and then we went extra mile to, you know, do the documentation part, and we got the visa done. And this client has been coming back with referrals because we went the extra mile. It's what CIG is known for. Every member of the team, from the reception to the top management, they are customer concerned. They have customer centric. They make sure that customers are satisfied. Now, where is it possible, we employ empathy at this phase where we can say, okay, we did what we can, but it's impossible because of this. But we haven't encountered anything like that. But if it ever happens, we'll give the empathy part.
So Joyce, how easy is it to start up a business in Saudi Arabia? Is it as easy as Dubai? Like you get your license within half an hour to 1 hour? I mean, can you do a basic comparison and tell us, just walk us through the process?
Okay, entry into Saudi. Saudi is having the Vision 2030, which is in a few years from now. The government has opened the country to investors to come in. And yeah, there might be a couple of consultants like us who help you to set up a company in Saudi, but we are the only one guaranteeing, because it takes as much as 40 days to 3 months, you know, to set up a company in Saudi. That's the time frame. But with CIG, you can get this company up and running, your branch of your company actually up and running in as fast as 15 working days.
So Joyce, this buzz about golden visa, it just seems like everybody is getting a golden visa. But who is this meant for, and which categories are getting it now?
I mean, golden visa is a long-term visa the country introduced for entrepreneurs, for property owners, for newly teachers, who and then you have for religious leaders. And so different categories can get golden visa. Even employees, if you're employed and you have a salary of 30,000, you can get a golden visa. If you have a property, say 2 million, you can get 10 years golden visa. If it's less than 2 million, you can still get a golden visa, but it's for a less number of years, say 5 or 2 years. And then there's the teachers. The country is saying that teachers, who are in top positions, like the principals, like head of institutions, they can also get golden visas. And then for a duration of 10 years, that's a long term.
Amazing, amazing. Very nice. Well, Joyce, the conversation was super interesting. We touched on so many aspects of what kind of business should we establish, and perhaps not just doing something for the heck of it because the neighbor is doing so, how to ensure that we maintain due diligence and so on. All of that, great stuff. So everyone who's watching this podcast, Joyce is the lady you need to contact, get in touch with to set up a business in Dubai or in Saudi Arabia. They have
CIG, it's a team, it's a family.
Oh, my bad. You need to get connected with CIG. Okay. She is the group sales director, but this team of CIG is extremely professional, very trustworthy. And they've been in Dubai for some time. They know their job. They have their hands on things. And they have a very professional team to help you out with all things about setting up a business, getting your corporate bank account sorted, and even your corporate tax, etc., etc. All of that jazz, they can easily take care of. So get in touch. Their contact details are down there in the description box. Thank you so much, Joyce.
Thank you. And we have over 50 employees. We have offices in Saudi Arabia. We have 2 branches in Dubai. We have in Portugal. We have in India. So it's
You're a global company.
Yeah, we have a force. So we have the team. We have the manpower to do your job on time.
Super. How interesting. Thank you so much.
So if you're moving to Dubai, contact CIG Business Setup Services.